Hey everybody, this is Eric Folks, Mobile Learning Specialist for Lampasas ISD. I'm here to talk to you about Skyward Gradebook app and how to reset your password if you forget your Skyward Gradebook password and need to get back in. So first thing I'm going to do is make sure I'm clear through iBoss and fully online, all that good stuff we've already covered. Then I'm going to go to the Safari browser app, and I'm going to go to lisdtx.org, our district homepage, and then from the district drop-down there's a link called Staff Resources. When you go to Staff Resources, it will take you to a section where under Programs you can see a link to Skyward. You're going to want to make sure you're clicking on Skyward and not any of the others like Skyward Backdoor Pack or Skyward Finance. We want Skyward. That'll take you here, and from here there's a Forgot Your Login or Password button. If I click on that, and then I'm going to put in my username. Here I'm going to use my son as a guinea pig. Okay, it's just the username, not the full email address. Then I'm going to click Submit. Then it's going to give me a little notification that a request has been received by the district. You should receive the email soon. So this is an important thing to note. If you don't have your email set up on your device or you can't get to your email, then it's going to be difficult for you to reset your Skyward password. So now I'm going to just say OK to that. I'm going to go back to my mail, and then I'm going to wait for that password reset email to come in. Delete a couple of these old emails. I can drag down like this to refresh and kind of get it to come in faster. Now this can take anywhere from 30 seconds to 3 or 4 minutes for this email to come from Skyward. So we're going to just hang tight for a second and wait for that one to come in. Now while we're waiting, one thing I want to note is that your parents will also get an email when you reset your password like this. They'll get a notification that you've requested a new password. That way you can keep them up to date on what your latest password is, and so that they know that you're resetting your password as well. I think they can even reset your password if you submit the request. They can help you reset it. So it goes to the parent email and it also goes to the student email. We're doing it from the student perspective. So I've got the email. Now I'm going to just click on that. And it gives me a link right there to click on. So if I click on this link, it's going to take me out of Mail and back to a new tab in Skyward, where I'm going to put in my new password. Now, as far as guidelines for your new password, it should not be last year's lunch code. A big part of that is the last 6 of your Social Security number, and we don't want to be using that for the password. That's the whole reason we got away from it. We want kids not to be in the habit of using their Social Security number for a password. Also, you cannot have your name in your password. Okay, so I couldn't include folks or anything like that in my password. Obviously, I don't want to use the word password as well. Generally, we want to have at least 8 characters, have one of them be capitalized. And ideally we don't even want to use this year's lunch code either. So you can see there are some other indications. Skyward, it looks like it only has to be a minimum password length of 6 characters. But those are things to keep in mind. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and reset this password. Your screen's going to go blank for a second as I do it. Alright, you'll note that the password has to be typed in 2 times, exactly the same way. So once you've typed it in and you click Submit, it's going to give you a notification if it was updated successfully. Okay, so mine was updated successfully. So now I know I've got my username, which is my computer username, and I've also got my new password. So I'm ready to log into the app. So I'm going to get out of my web browser. I'm going to go look for the Skyward app. There it is. So I'm going to click on the Skyward app. This should already be loaded on all the student iPads. Skyward's going to say, hey, can we send you notifications? It's Gradebook, so this can only be a good thing in my opinion. Maybe it's notifications about upcoming assignments, different things like that. I don't say yes to all notifications, but my Skyward Gradebook I do. So then I need to find my school district. So you can do it by district name and type in Lampasas. You can also do it by our zip code 76550. Either way, doesn't take much to find your school. Then you're going to click School Management, and then you're going to put in your credentials. So I'm putting in his username and then the new password that I just created. Again, your screen will blank out for just a second while I do that. The description does not matter. So I'm going to click Save. Now, because it's a Gradebook app, they're really conscientious about security, and they're going to want you to put in a 4-digit PIN. This can be really whatever you want, and it's only for that app. So I'm going to keep it simple for mine and go 1, 2, 3, 4. Obviously, that's not best practice, but we definitely want you to at least be able to remember what your password is. And if you have a passcode lock on your iPad or your personal device, which you should, then this is just one extra layer of protection. Same thing here. The very safest thing to do would be to always require it right away. If you're checking your gradebook periodically and you want to not be prompted for that PIN until 10 minutes after you've entered it the last time, then you can go ahead and say that as well. So I'm going to go right away. And then from here you click on the mobile version of your gradebook and you're able to see your grades and you're all set up. Hope this was helpful. Let us know if you have questions. Have a good day.